Let's keep it simple with Professor English.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Professor English Podcast, the place where learning English is simple, fun, and stress-free.
Hi, friends. If this is your first time here, welcome. This podcast is perfect for beginners and anyone who wants to speak English with confidence.
Today's episode is very useful. We're talking about how to make English sentences quickly, without fear and without overthinking.
Yes, many students tell us, I know the words, but I can't make sentences fast enough. Does that sound like you?
Don't worry. Today, we'll fix that problem together. And before we start, please subscribe, follow, or turn on notifications so you never miss an episode.
Subscribing really helps the podcast grow and helps more people around the world learn English.
Okay, are you ready to start?
Let's do it.
Lily, many people think English is hard, but most sentences are actually very simple.
That's so true. English sentences usually follow one easy formula. It's like a recipe for cooking.
Yes, the basic English sentence follows this pattern: subject, verb, object.
Or in simpler words, who plus action plus what.
The who is the person or thing doing something. The action is what they're doing. The what is the thing receiving the action.
Let's look at examples. I eat rice. I is who, eat is the action, rice is what.
Perfect. She drinks water. He reads books. They watch movies.
I love music. We study English. You speak well.
See? Short, clear, and correct every time.
You can use this formula for thousands of sentences. Most English conversations use this simple pattern.
You don't need complicated grammar to start speaking. Start simple, then grow from there.
One trick I absolutely love is using sentence starters. They save so much time.
When you have ready-made starters, you don't have to think so hard. You just add your idea at the end.
Here are the most useful sentence starters for beginners. I like, I want, I need, I am, I have.
These 5 starters can create hundreds of sentences. Let's practice with I like.
I like coffee. I like music. I like my job. I like sunny days.
Now let's try I want.
I want pizza. I want to learn. I want a new phone. I want to sleep.
Now I need.
I need water. I need help. I need more time. I need a break.
How about I am?
I am happy. I am tired. I am ready. I am hungry.
And finally, I have.
I have a question. I have 2 cats. I have time. I have a problem.
These are real-life sentences you can use today, at work, at home, with friends, anywhere.
Here are more starters you can practice. I think, I feel, I see, I hear, I know.
I think it's good. I feel great today. I see a bird. I hear music. I know the answer.
The trick is to practice these starters every single day. Say them out loud.
When something becomes automatic, you don't think, you just speak, and that's when English becomes easy and natural.
Another secret to making sentences quickly is learning common verbs, not big, complicated words.
Exactly. Focus on simple verbs that people use all the time. The most important verbs are am, is, are, have, has, go, goes, like, likes, want, wants, need, needs, eat, eats, drink, drinks.
These verb groups are used in maybe 80% of conversations. Let's practice with am, is, are.
I am a teacher. She is my friend. They are students. We are happy. You are welcome.
Now have, has. I have a dog. He has a car. We have time. She has 3 brothers.
Let's try go, goes. I go to work every day. She goes to school. We go home at 5. He goes shopping on weekends.
Now like, likes. I like chocolate. My sister likes dancing. We like watching movies. He likes coffee.
How about want, wants? I want to travel. She wants a new job. We want to help. They want to learn English.
See how we keep using the same verbs over and over? That's the point.
You don't need 1,000 different verbs. You need 20 to 30 common verbs, and you can say almost anything.
Here's your homework. Write these verb groups on paper. Practice making 5 sentences with each verb.
You can also make a game with a friend. One person says a verb, the other person makes a sentence.
This part is very, very important. Many people try to translate from their language word by word.
But when you translate word by word, the English sounds strange or wrong.
Instead, think of simple ideas in English. Think like a child learning to speak.
Children don't translate. They just say simple thoughts.
When a child is hungry, they don't think complicated words. They just say, "I'm hungry."
Keep it simple, simple, simple.
When you're thirsty, just think, "I want water." That's it.
When you see a beautiful sunset, don't search for fancy words. Just think, that's beautiful.
Simple is powerful. Simple is correct. Simple is natural.
But what if students want to say something more complicated?
Great question. If you have a complicated idea, break it down into small, simple sentences.
Can you give an example? Sure. Imagine you want to say a long sentence about going to the store.
Break it down. I need to go to the store. I don't have milk. I want to make breakfast.
3 simple sentences instead of 1 complicated sentence. And you know what? Native speakers do this too.
It's easier for everyone to understand.
So practice thinking in simple English. Don't translate from your language.
When you see something, describe it in simple English. The sky is blue. The coffee is hot. That dog is cute.
The more you practice thinking in English, the faster you'll speak. Your brain will start to work in English automatically.
The best practice is talking about what you do every day.
Your daily life is the perfect English classroom. Why? Because you do the same things every day.
And you can practice the same sentences over and over. Repetition is the secret to learning.
Let's talk about a typical day. In the morning, what do you do?
I wake up at 7 o'clock. I get out of bed. I brush my teeth. I wash my face.
I take a shower. I get dressed. I make coffee. I eat breakfast.
8 simple sentences about your morning. Say these sentences out loud every morning.
Talk to yourself in English. I know it sounds funny, but it really works.
What about work or school? I leave home at 8:30. I take the bus to work. I arrive at 9 o'clock.
I turn on my computer. I check my emails. I have meetings. I eat lunch at noon.
And the evening. I finish work at 5 p.m. I go home. I am tired. I cook dinner. I watch TV. I read a book. I go to bed.
That's more than 20 sentences about a normal day. These are sentences you can use every single day.
You can also talk about what you're doing right now.
I'm listening to a podcast. I'm learning English. I'm sitting. I'm drinking coffee. I'm taking notes.
This is easy to remember. I am plus verb ing. I'm cooking, I'm studying, I'm working.
Let's teach a very useful trick called the now, before, later method.
It's a simple way to talk about time, past, present, and future. Once you learn this, you can talk about anything that happened, is happening, or will happen.
Let's use a simple example. Eating.
Now, present, I am eating.
Before, past, I ate.
Later, future, I will eat.
Same idea, different time. Very easy. Let's practice with more verbs. How about study?
Now, I am studying. Before, I studied. Later, I will study.
See the pattern? Let's try work. Now I am working. Before I worked. Later I will work.
How about watch? Now I am watching TV. Before I watched TV. Later I will watch TV.
Just remember, now is I am plus verb ing. Before is I plus verb id. Later is I will plus verb.
Let's make it fun. Let's tell a little story using all 3 times.
Yesterday I went to the park. Right now I am at home. Tomorrow I will visit my friend.
See? A complete story with past, present, and future. You can do this with anything.
Talk about your weekend. Last weekend I watched a movie. This weekend I am relaxing. Next weekend, I will go shopping.
Talk about your meals. This morning, I ate toast. Right now, I'm drinking coffee. Tonight, I will cook pasta.
The more you practice this pattern, the more natural it becomes. Soon you won't even think about it.
Ben, many runners are afraid of making mistakes.
I know, and it's such a big problem. But here's the truth. Mistakes are good. They mean you're learning.
Exactly. Every mistake is a lesson. Think about babies learning to walk. Do they walk perfectly the first time?
No, they fall down many, many times. But do they stop trying? No, they keep getting up and trying again.
That's exactly how we learn languages. You have to make mistakes to improve.
If you never make mistakes, it means you're not trying anything new.
Even native English speakers make mistakes. I make grammar mistakes sometimes when I speak quickly.
Communication is more important than perfection. What's better, just say nothing because you're afraid, or to speak and make a small mistake?
Always choose to speak. Let me give an example. And imagine you say, "Yesterday I go to store."
Is that perfect grammar? No. The correct sentence is, yesterday I went to the store.
But did we understand the message? Yes, completely. You communicated successfully.
That's what matters most. You can learn the correct grammar later. First, just speak. Speak first, correct later.
Confidence comes with practice, not with perfection. Every time you speak, you get a little bit better.
When you make a mistake and someone corrects you, that's a free lesson. Be grateful for corrections.
Don't feel embarrassed. Feel excited that you learned something new.
Promise that you will speak English every day, even if you make mistakes.
Remember, every expert was once a beginner who never gave up. You can do this. We believe in you.
Wow, Lily, that was so much helpful information. I hope our listeners are feeling excited.
Me too. So let's review what we learned today. Making English sentences quickly is about keeping things simple.
Remember the basic formula. Subject plus verb plus object. Who plus action plus what.
Use sentence starters like I like, I want, I need, I am, and I have.
Focus on common verbs that you can use every single day.
Don't translate word for word from your language. Think in simple English.
Talk about your daily life. Describe everything you do.
Practice the now, before, later method to talk about different times.
And most importantly, don't fear mistakes. Speak first, correct later.
Learning English is like building a house. You start with a strong foundation, the simple sentences we taught today.
You don't build a house in one day. You don't learn English in one day.
But if you practice a little bit every single day, you will see amazing progress.
So what should you do after listening today?
First, practice the sentence starters. Say them out loud 10 times.
Second, describe your day in English. Talk to yourself.
Third, don't worry about mistakes. Just keep speaking.
And fourth, listen to this episode again tomorrow. Repetition is so important.
Each time you listen, you'll understand more and remember more.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the Professor English podcast.
Press that subscribe button or turn on notifications. It really helps us reach more people who want to learn English.
Share this podcast with a friend, a family member, anyone who is learning English.
You're not alone on this English learning journey. We're here with you.
Practice every day, stay positive, and never give up.
Remember, you can speak English. You just need practice and confidence.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode.
See you in the next episode where we'll have even more useful tips.
Until then, keep learning and keep speaking English.
Goodbye, friends. Bye-bye.